on your favorite platform, Sleep TV, this morning. Anyone will also come reporting for duty once again. Let me start like I always do by reading major headlines of the newspapers this morning. I have with me the Punch newspaper this morning. Port Harcourt refinery, major headline. Marketers setting boycott as NNPCL juggles petrol prices. Tinubu to name envoy after France South Africa visit. 30-year experience prepared me for chief of army staff job. That's Oluyede. That's the new chief of army staff. Finnish court set May 2025 date for ECPA's trial. Tax panel to defend bill at Senate debate today. EFCC opposes bail application. Court remands ex-governor. EFCC opposes Bello's bail application. Court remands ex-governor. Refs to probe 8.4 trillion allegedly withheld by NNPCL. Tragedy averted as tanker spills diesel in Lagos. Osun Airport. APC project panel clash over relocation. I've left the Punch newspaper. With me now is the Nation newspaper this morning. Our tax reform will transform economy by president's team. Edo schools in deplorable condition, says Okpebolo. Hospital not completed. Act now on Almajiri time bomb. Governor Sule, that's the governor of Nasarawa State. Make national interest priority. Go on test not leaders. As ex-head of state advice Secretariat Group, Port Harcourt refinery petrol only for NNPCL outlets. Oyabelo gets December 10 date for trial in 110 billion fraud charge. Oyo government begins kind of auxiliary. House of Rep parties 25 MTF medium term. That's the framework. The Guardian newspaper this morning. 5,000 shareholders forfeit 205 billion dividends over cost inflation. Transport related accident cause most students deaths. Lagos declares. ABU declares 3.10 million per session electric bill. That's Ahmadu Bello University. Court remands Bello. 2 orders over alleged 110 billion fraud. Senate braces for heated debate as tax reform bill set for passage today. Nigeria has sufficient resources to build self-reliance, says Obasanjo. I created more states to douse fear of northern domination. Yakubu Gowon is saying that. Daily Trust, my newspaper. Fraud. Yaya Bello remanded for fresh arraignment today. Operators raise safety concerns over air traffic controller shortage. Tech fund suspend foreign scholarship over cost and abscondment. Tax bill. Senate. Okay. Not much on the pages of Daily Trust this morning. Vanguard this morning. Tax reform bill. Nigerians earning below 1 million a year exempted from income tax. That's a good news. The question is that how many Nigerians are even earning 500,000 in a year? LNG Shell starts arbitration hearing with Venture Global CEO. LG1 Security Agency stop torturing suspect. Government kidnap thief from innocent showroom in Anambra. Reps investigate discourse over failure to replace obsolete meters. Experts call for intervention in rising cases of diabetes. Alleged 110 billion fraud. EFCC, ex-governor Bello docked. Emmanuel in EFCC custody. I will quit if Super Eagles qualify for World Cup. Bruce, he said, that's going to South Africa. Before I start this morning, something happened in China. It may never happen in Nigeria. Their former CBN chairman in China has been sentenced to death. If you steal money in China, you will die. If you steal money in Nigeria, a church will give you a chieftaincy title. A mosque will give you chieftaincy title. They are going to give you chieftaincy title in Nigeria. Where do we go from here? Listen to me. As at 1979, Our president salary was 50,000. VP 30,000. Senate president 22,000. Speaker 20,000. Minister 16,000. Secretary to the state government, to the federal government 16,000. Just another 16,000. Deputy state president 16,000. How much is president salary today? These are the questions. We are going to dissect these things this morning. And with the one that came from Bianca Ojukwu, who said that Nnamdi Kanu may be released as soon as possible by President Tinubu. These are what we are going to dissect this morning. Let me ask my first reviewer this morning. I can go on, but let's start this morning. My first reviewer is here, Mr. Raf President. That's his name, but here is popularly called Ojukwu. Ojukwu. Mr. Ojukwu, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Where do I go start with you? China has sentenced a former CBN chairman to death for allegedly stealing money. That is 121 million yuan, approximately $60.7 million. He has been sentenced to death. What do you have to say?
A governor in Nigeria that stole 80 billion naira is walking free for 4 or 5 months now, only apprehended by EFCC beginning of this week. He was since enjoying himself in UAE. I mean Yaya Bello, the former governor of Kogi State. And you can see a CBN governor, what he stole in China isn't up to $20 million. But he is today condemned to death. Then again, have I not been telling you often and often that a health minister in 2003 in China, as a result of $10,000, was sentenced to death? They fired him. He died 2003.
Which is very good.
That's it. If you dip your hands into public purse, you are liable to go to gallows. They will cut your head.
Which is very good again.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Our economy is in shambles today, as David Doe actually said, and he was nearly crucified by federal government of Nigeria. Why? Because of the public fund embezzlers that call themselves Nigerian politicians. Had it been we respect our law, we see financial crimes and financial laws as sacrosanct as life itself. Yes. I think our economy would have been #1 in Africa today. But in a situation whereby we have all manners of political leaders that celebrate their win, electoral win, go to God's altar in the church, yes. Celebrated by various pastors, by various chieftaincy title imams, obas, ezes, sultanas, emirs. They are doing so because of what? The juicy position. There will be all manners of punches on the tunnel of that kind of let me say electoral win, because from those punctured area is where our revenue will be leaking out into all the celebrants, all those people that are helping them to celebrate their so-called victory. And you can see it is not so in advanced countries, in the third world countries like Malaysia, UAE, Singapore, and so on and so forth. Even China, the almighty communist China, yes. They have been doing it for donkey years, many years ago. Years immemorial. If you dip your hands into public fund, you are a gunner. They must condemn you. That's why China is going. Oftentimes you watch CCTV, Chinese, you say China is growing. That is their own slants. Yes. Why? They are not growing because what's the name of that? Their prime minister is stealing money. No, the vice president is not stealing money. The ministers there are not stealing money. I thank God that you read it out by yourself that a CBN governor is condemned to death. Yes, I have been saying it here that if you dip your hands into public purse in China, you are gonna. And today, this is another news. CBN governor, just ordinary CBN governor. Yes. And you know how much our CBN governors in the past and the present one have carted away. MFLS stole at the tune of trillions. I don't know what I understand. Yes. Then the former, the other, the rest of them. I don't have to, keep somebody as if maybe I'm being tribalistic. No, I don't keep you, hidden. I always unveil you, I reveal you, so that people will know what you are doing in the past. Soludo was there. I don't know how he stole his own, but if you went to Abuja, you will see his compound. Soludo's compound is like from here to Ikeja. How did he get the money? Okay, his salary, Abi. Na lie. It's not his salary, it's Igbo. I'm crucifying him. I don't hide anything. Paul Oguma, Joseph Sanusi, Lamido, the emir of Kano. Yes. I don't know what to understand. He was there. They all stole money from CBN, and Nigeria is here today. Another thing. Okay, so look at what happened in 2021 when Buhari single-handedly ordered the Mefele to sign out 100 billion to the Mighty Allah people without discussing it with the people in the house. They stole our money like that, and that money went into the air. Nobody investigated, nobody even make inquiry what the money was for. And actually, we have Mighty Allah Fulani herdsmen with AK-49 all over Nigeria. We are asking ourselves, how do they get this money? How do they get this money? And we are the one funding them. Because Fulani themselves, they stay like Oga Pata for the whole Nigeria. Oga Pata, that's why they behave anyhow. And you see now, Mighty Allah Fulani herdsmen, terrorists, they have gotten out of hand, uncontrollable. They are the one in church, they are in the bush, they are in the forest, all over the country. And this has posed a serious menace to what? Food in Nigeria. We have food drought today. Yes. Because it is as a result of Fulani health. So I must tell our viewers, if you are watching, kindly click on the notification bell. If you are here with the Flip TV's back, just send it the anchor and click on the like button. What you are doing. A man was here. We did an interview for him. The man is from Benue State. Ordinarily, the man's family from Benue State, they send him food, but now he's in Lagos sending his family food to Benue because his family is at the IDP camp for the past 8 years. That's according to what he said. But now I heard from the beginning, in 1979, Nigeria's president's salary was 50,000 naira. This is important newspaper. It's in my hand here. Because every time I come here with facts. Our vice president's salary in 1979 was 30,000 naira. Senate president was 22,000 naira. Speaker was 18,000. Joseph Wires. Senate leader 18,005. Special leader 18,000 naira. How much is the salary of your president today? Do you even know? You see the amount they are paying over here, whiskey and Fatai Williams and the other one. Atanda. Yes, then vice president was Alex Ekweme. Yes. She understand the political advisor or legal advisor Chubo Kadibo, a young man then. And you see their salaries, meager. Yes. Very, very small. And they were all contented with it. Today we are seeing Nigerian lawmakers, after reading budgets to Nigerians, they do what is called paddled projects. They shared it this year. So we know how Waduma have been doing himself. Ningi. Yes. Ningi was almost estranged, yes. Estranged in the house because he came out and said the truth. Yes. A situation whereby, what's the name of this our man? Ababio was the senior lawmaker. They have senior, middle lawmaker and the bottom table lawmaker. And that was what brought the fight. Because they were throwing punches at each other. Why must Ababio level collect 500 million? They are sharing our money. And today we are seeing China growing, developing, and we are gnashing our teeth here that Fulani Ebuanyi, Hausa Ebuanyi, Yoruba Ebuanyi, Simon Ekpe Ebuanyi. You know what I mean? Fulani is killing us, so yeah, Simon Ekpe is killing us. Yoruba is killing us, Igbo is killing us, Yoruba, Hausa is killing. See, we are the cause of our problem. By the time we decide to move forward, sky will not even be our limit. So let me take you to the main topic, main talking point of today. Okay. And let me read first. Okay. Bianca Ojukwu speaking during the 13th memorial anniversary of late Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu in Oyo on Tuesday. Ambassador Ojukwu says she believes President Tinubu understands the importance of Kanu's release. She argued that free Kanu would expose criminal elements who have used his detention as cover to perpetrate heinous crimes in the southeast. Yes. Delivering her remarks on the theme, unifying the Igbo race, Bianca Ojukwu called for an end to the violence plaguing the southeast, emphasizing that the Igbo people are not known for arming their own. She stressed the need for collective action to reclaim the region from criminality and insecurity.
The release of Nnamdi Kanu is paramount to separating genuine freedom fighters from criminals causing mayhem in the southeast. Our people face existential threats and we must act to restore peace. She lamented that years after the passing of Ojukwu, the southeast has become a region marked by violence and insecurity, forcing many to flee their homes. Communities are empty. Our electoral sons and daughters have fled. Kidnappers now abduct their brothers for ransom. This is not what Ojukwu fought for. So she also declared state orders in Southeast, which said contradicts the ideas of self-determination and have affected and stifled economic activities in the region. So then we ask people empower. So now that Bianca Ojukwu is saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president, might release Nnamdi Kanu, how does that news come to you?
That might, I don't like that might. You know, might is on probability. It dies. But if you said should is under compulsion. That's is compulsory. That's must. I mean, you will still. Yeah. Then where the angle I'm coming from is that when those children were detained, you know, they were accused of committing treasonable felony by, you know, hoisting Russian flag in the north. All those minors, they were arrested, incarcerated. You know, when the human rights activists and the concerned labor, in what do you call them, civil organizations in the world and in Nigeria, they started voicing out that you should release them. Should is the command word, meaning you are supposed to. They are supposed to. I don't know what to understand. That's should. But when you are saying might, Bianca, I don't know what Bianca is saying. Bianca should be said, Tinubu should release Nnamdi because Nnamdi is overdue. Igbowo was there. You release him. Those minors, they were there. They according to them, minors that don't know anything. They committed treasonable felony and they were released. Release this young man, Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any treasonable felony, any abuse against human rights, any criminality in the southeastern Nigeria, let alone Nigeria at large. So he's supposed, he must, M-U-S-T, be free. Faithfully say, wow, I miss you all. It's been a while since I watched Flip TV. Faithfully, Flip TV is back. I must tell you, that standard is back. So if you are watching again, click on that notification bell. All your notifications. Flip TV is back. Standard is back. I'm the new anchor here. We are back every day, Mondays to Saturdays. Faithfully, God bless you. Faithfully, good morning. Say good morning from here, Flip TV. Good morning, Mr. Edwin. And all our viewers that are watching, good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. King Job, good morning. I'm King Job, all of them. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tundo Kafo, good morning. Mommy Kechi, good morning. Mama Israel in America. Good morning, Apple. Good morning, Abu Africa. Stop and chop. Good morning, all of you guys. So let's continue. Even Dennis, Mr. Lucky, all of you. Ubaja, good morning. You guys are wonderful. Yes. All of them. So you know when Ubaja said this story. Yes. So, God bless Mr. Ubaja. Yes, God bless everybody. All of you are wonderful. Fola Chade, you are wonderful. Mami Kechi, you are wonderful. Mr. Kevin, you are wonderful, man. Udeme Edmond Yang. Yes, you're wonderful. All of you guys. All of you. Yes, we are feeling you. It's because of you are here. Dr. Charles, pharmacist in the USA. High Chief Okwade, a prof, law professor. We are greeting all of you. We cannot call all of you. Yes. My friend in Texas, I can't call you. Raf Chiamaka, I can't call you because I don't have strength. My strength is going down. So all of you, we are saying yes. Good morning. Thank you for at least. All our active viewers, good morning. Like I said, Flip TV is back, and you are watching, and you are back. Not just back, we are back and better. We are back and consistent, and we are back to serve you the major news that happens across. And before the people go to their workplaces, they come here, do justice in their opinion, and then everybody goes to work in the morning. And now you can see I'm about going. Yes, so, as you can see, yes. So now, do you think that releasing Nnamdi Kanu will bring the desired peace and prosperity in this? And if you are watching again, click on that notification bell, like what you are doing, and share with others. Do you think that releasing Nnamdi Kanu will bring that much desired peace in the south? Much peace and absolute tranquility across southeastern Nigeria. The reason why that place is much militarized and Insecure was due to his arrest in 2021, and it wasn't even arrest. He was, actually abducted from Nairobi, Kenya. Yes, he was abducted. He's still in the kidnappers' den. That he can't say he's in detention because they must follow due process. If they release him, the way they package him into Nigeria, they are going to package him back to Nairobi. I don't want to understand. In advanced society, in a very, very advanced society, we don't abduct citizens. If you do that, it is illegal. But we see it in this government, in this country. Buhari abducted Nnamdi Kanu. He kidnapped him from Nairobi, Kenya. I don't know the reason why, but he's the only one that is known by himself. But what I have to tell people here is that Nnamdi Kanu's release is going to bring many things into the southeastern Nigeria. It was because of his abduction and incarceration. You have all manners of criminalities going on in the southeastern Nigeria, especially bloody one. Igbo land is no longer saved like before. Yes, it has now become a bloody region. People are dying, on daily basis.
Yes. And Igbo land used to be one of the most peaceful places.
I'm telling you, they don't disallow anybody. You enjoy yourself from morning till night. You go your normal businesses. You can enjoy yourself after work from 6 to 8 or 10. You go back home. It is everywhere nowhere, everywhere in Enugu. Education and government, civil servants. That's the mainstay of Enugu State. Nsukka and Enugu is education region in the former Anambra State. If you go there, if you live there, in fact, the children you will breed there will actually indicate that Enugu State, their mainstay is civil service. I don't know what I understand. They are government workers, then again, education. So I don't know what I understand. It's a peaceful place. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu to restore absolute tranquility in that region. Peace and harmony will reign all over southeastern Nigeria. So if you ask me, I say that his release, his freedom is not only important, but sacrosanct.
Sacrosanct.
Yeah, it is.
But I want to ask you are from that side of Nigeria. Who do you think that who do you think that is the leader of the Igbos?
The leader of Igbo that is very, very effective now is Nnamdi Kanu. Is apart from our Lord Jesus Christ, we give Jesus glory. Is the Alpha and Omega. But somebody that if he speaks today, Igbos will hear. If he sends today, Igbos will go. If he calls today, Igbos will come.
But I'm coming. An Igbo man is the 6th citizen of Nigeria. I'm talking about Benjamin Kalu, who is the Deputy Speaker of House of Rep. Don't you think that man deserves to be the Igbo leader?
Yes. Listen, 60 citizens in Nigeria. Yes, when it comes to the pyramid of classification, yes. Classes, Fulani man is number 1, and we are calling them Hausa. Fulani man is not Hausa. So number 1 citizen is the stranger that came from Futajelon Highland.
He's a Yoruba man.
He's a Yoruba man, I know. Fulani man, I mean the first citizen, I mean classes, first class. Okay. I don't mean Ahmed Tinubu is our president currently, yes. I know. But what I'm talking about is the 6th citizen you are talking about is the hierarchy of ranking. I know saying Benjamin, yes. But I'm telling you that he insists that we are beyond 6. Classification is going on in this part of the society.
Who is number 1 then?
Number 1 is Fulani, a migrant from Futajelon, Gambia and Senegal, Mali and other West African, Sahel countries. That's where they hail from. And we are the original indigenous owner of Nigeria. And they use politics. They confuse you and I. They set Igbo and Yoruba on fire. Igbo and Yoruba, we are just throwing punch every day. Fulani was busy. Using what? And we are saying they don't know anything. They don't know anything. We are busy fighting ourselves in the south. Yes. No southern tribe loves each other. Go and do your investigation. No southern tribes in the southern Nigeria are confused people fighting themselves because they are Fulani masters know how to at least remote them. Yes. Look at what is going on in the southern Nigeria. In southern Nigeria, we don't have south again. What we have is southwest, south, southeast.
But there's one north.
There is one north. That is confusion the Hausa man, the Fulani man is using against us. Yoruba man will never see Igbo man and say, I embrace you, you are trying here. Yoruba man will accuse Igbo man. You come here, you buy our land, you buy our house. What will make you go sell the land? I don't know.
But if I get down, let's do the accusation. I'm coming. Good morning from UK. Good morning, Mr. Fetuli. OBC Jema, I know why you say that, but I don't believe Tinubu is not my president. That's opinion. Okay. But there's an accusation and counter accusation in Lagos. So agents are saying they don't want Igbo people to rent house.
See it?
I know that's number one. Number two, your boss are saying that in the east, Igbos are not selling land for us. So what do you want to say about it?
You know what I mean by Akokonegu? I'm not abusing anybody. Yes. Story. That's Akokonegu. Your man should go to Onitsha, Enugu, and inquire how much a land costs. Your man should go to Banana Island and inquire how much land costs. No piece of land is less than 1 billion in Banana Island. Who are buying it? Igbos are buying it. Yoruba estate agents, giant one, they are buying it. When you hold your money, you become a good what? Prospect. A good prospect is somebody that has the requisite ability. That is what economists call it. Requisite ability is when you are having your pay, your box, your money, your color, your dough. So the reason why the Igbos are buying here is that they have money mercilessly. If you watch after Zenuko's birthday, after Zenuko is 76, after Zenuko is giving everybody bundle 1,000 each person in Anambra State. They use money bundle of 1,000 as a pyramid house. When he collects, he will give you. Those people are very rich. That's why they are buying everywhere. Go to Onitsha and inquire. If you can buy. I have my friend from Odetola family. The family of Odetola at a head bridge bought a piece of land, entered River Niger. He was my friend as far back as 1987-88 when I was like this. A Yoruba man, I befriended him because he hears Igbo. If you don't travel, don't blame people when no travel. When I do here, now they go outside, go learn. And you want to go buy land where you don't know where you are going. If they tell you say go, you will say Alejo. Go on it, you go say Alejo, go kill you. Okay? Igbo land is a safe haven for the whole world. Igbo man has never discriminated in his life before. Ask Yorubas where they serve as youth copper in nowhere. They don't marry Igbo woman finish. Some way go Calabar no agree come back again because Calabar woman they are too good. They hold all of them. Yes, and then I'm going east. Yoruba woman waiting they do for me. Yeah, not a lot of people them they call me. A lot of people loach. But if they go Igbo land, Igbo woman will treat them well. Calabar woman will treat you well. Calabar woman will rot you, remove your ties, give. Oh, we are too good. Southeastern Nigeria is too good. So we are too amiable. We are too diplomatic. We are too friendly and are sociable.
So there's a trending video in Ijebu. So there's this woman is saying no was it okay? That was in this part of Ogun State. I'm going to remember. So the woman was complaining. She said, "Yoruba man that Igbos have bought all their land, and Igbos are even now. Yes, he said Igbos have bought their land, and they are building houses. Yes, and they are now renting. They now building shop and now renting it back to them. The woman is now calling all the sons and daughters of that land, come from abroad and buy your land. Thank you. So do you think that there's a plan for the Igbos to take over?
No. There's no ploy by the Igbos to take over Yoruba land. It is an advancement into let me say self-realization, self-determination. Nothing is more important than self-discovery. When you discover whom you are, you will add more grease to your elbow to grow more.
Mr. Azuka Emmanuel, good morning. God bless you, Mr. Azuka Emmanuel.
Yeah, Azuka Emmanuel, God bless you. So what we are doing is that we are developing ourselves. It's not only in Ijebu. Go to Sangota. We have bought the whole area in Sangota. I once live at Dalemo, Temidire. I don't know what I understand. Yes. After Gateway, you see Dalemo bus stop. We were there. I was there with my guy. I don't know what I understand. That was 94, 95. We live adjacent Ras Kimono's house at a Dalemo bus stop. Look at me speaking Yoruba everywhere because I travel. I go Iboki, I go in Jofin, I go in Duroko, I go Chacha. I'm an Igbo man. When I know they travel, you say Igbo man to do. See, do one, come to my town and buy land. Come to my town and buy land. You go meet up. They are cheap. No time you say, Ralph, I will come tomorrow. I will wait for you and not go see because you go fear wrong. You go say I want go buy you. It's not good. So it's not problem.
No, not enough. Yakubu once said that probability leader said that I created 12 states because of the fear of so-called rural domination. So I have to give everybody. So how do you see, as an Igbo man, how do you see a Yakubu Gowon?
Yakubu Gowon, he tried as he could for agreeing to bring the Togo, the war, to an end. But where I'm finding it fault is that he has refused.
Yes.
Abu Accord, he refused. Someone refused him. Yes. Someone made him to refuse. And we actually know who the person is. But now, where I find fault in Gowon is, Gowon could not come out and say sorry to the Igbos. During his birthday, I think he actually did something familiar like that, like apologizing because Obi was there.
Yes.
I don't understand. But what I'm saying is that, what about reconciliation? The major agreement pact we had after the war was reconciliation, reintegration, compensation. I don't know what I understand. Yes. Reconstruction. Where is reconstruction today? We don't have anything in Igbo land. There's no federal government presence in Igbo land. That's where I find Gowon so, is deviated from doing the normal thing. So the one I think have to go to work.
Okay, you are going to work. God bless you. Thanks for coming. I don't know if you ask Ojukwu is done. Mr. Ojukwu, good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Ojukwu, you are welcome to Bystanders at the newsstand on Flip TV this morning.
Good morning.
Nnamdi Kanu may be released soon by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's coming from Bianca, Ojukwu. What do you have to say concerning this development?
Well, it is a new development. But I know, as you say, that Nnamdi Kanu will be released very soon.
Yes.
But if I expecting it to, I don't think that it will be this year.
Yes.
It can be next year.
Yes.
Let me say next year, because this year have already ended.
Yes.
Because there's some process they are going to go on it. But meanwhile, for me, I cannot say let us go to the detail of the case, which some of us in Igbos know the detail, some did not know. But what they are saying is, release Nnamdi Kanu, release Nnamdi Kanu. But I don't know. I have already said that Nnamdi Kanu have already played game with federal government of Nigeria, and federal government of Nigeria they are playing their own game by your own side. But very soon they will release him.
You know about Senator representing Abia State in the the Senate chamber said that he was happy with the arrest of Simon Ekpa, but he's calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I want to ask you something. What is the difference between Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu?
Well, there is, let me say that coming to a real freedom fighter, I see Nnamdi Kanu more higher than Samuel Ekpa. Samuel Ekpa, I don't think that is a real freedom fighter.
Why do you think?
What a real freedom fighter? They cannot come and say, I'm coming to liberate people. If the God of the land or God will not choose you, it cannot be there. Look, to be a freedom fighter, there are a lot of things you will sacrifice.
Like what?
Your life, your money, your time. I myself, for now, many times your police have already arrested me.
Because I must say, let me tell our viewers, you were once a member, I don't know if you're still a member, of movement for the actualization of sovereign state of Biafra.
Well, let me say, for here, around Okwa here, yeah. I am the only one who is a full member
of MASOP
up to now.
And I'm asking, okay, does MASOP still exist?
Why not? It's existing. They are the founders. We call it on the road to new Biafra. We are not talking about the old Biafra. But some people today will come out and be talking, are you talking the old idea? Are you talking the new? When they will say, oh, are the same. We are, the pattern of this one is quite different. You can move without pain. When we are doing right, you can never see stone to our hands. And if there's a police slap us, we will not retaliate back. Because this is the way we sign it. No exodus, no violence.
Now the question is this: many people have seen Ojukwu, your leader, as a betrayer, as a traitor in Igbo land. Do you, how do I put it? Does Ojukwu still have the command? I'm talking about the followers that, or does he still have followers that believe in the cause of Biafra under him?
100%. There are many. You know, some people who did not know the young man, when they hear things, they will accept it.
Yes.
You have to go close to know him. It's a man which I know very well. I remember in 2023, when we went to rally, they killed one of our CSO, our security men. So
Who killed him?
Federal government of Nigeria. I was there that day. Not that someone told me. So when we went on 2004, we went down to Remembrance. Do you know what the young man said? The young man said, all of us should go back. He said that he don't want federal government of Nigeria military to kill us. We are so important to him. So look at what he said. He said the young man will be running away, say collect money from federal government. The only thing they say, they haven't know the truth. If they know the truth, they will come back.
Who are you talking about?
I mean the people who are talking against him.
Against Wazirike?
Against Wazirike, they haven't found out the truth. You have to find out. Look, as I'm saying, I said Nnamdi Kanu is much stronger than Samuel Apa. Okay, look at the small question they asked him. Are you the Biafra president in exile? He said no. So you want me to come and stand with for that person? Okay, like that 2003, that's Nigeria security clear me. What was it say? He said, I am the leader. You people should take me. Don't kill my boys. This is the statement he give. Say, I am the leader. Take me along. Leave my boys. Let them go. Take me. Which of them will come out? I said so. So, and it is still make other group to come out. Without you will not be hearing other group.
But like I said, people that accuse Wazirike of being a traitor are saying that if you are a reformer, if you are somebody that believes in a cause, either the person is in prison, is dead, or he will have gone. But Wazirike is in Nigeria. That it seems that maybe Obasanjo is using him against the rest of the Igbo. Do you agree with that?
I am not agree. It is them that are accusing him. As what federal government are using. It's them. The federal government are using. Okay, you know why he started the race? He started the race in 1999. It was in Lagos here. This is where it starts. At Ablejika here. It is when the president, Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, when he was the governor of Lagos State, he said that you cannot stay in another person's stand and be fighting for freedom. So that won't make Chief Dr. Rafael Wazirike went back to East and based over there. I know that a freedom fighter doesn't talk much. To me, a freedom fighter doesn't talk much. A little. He reserved the other one for another day. So it cannot be coming up and coming again. It is the second, the man who took over Ojukwu. Well, Ojukwu carried the cap, put on his head. So how do you expect him to talk much? How do you expect him to come out and be saying things? Time way that we used to talk have already passed. They have already passed. It doesn't need to talk more.
So do you support, but when you are going, it's like you are supporting Senator Nnamdi Kanu, who is saying that the intention of Simon Ekpa is a good development.
Well, it's a good development because Simon Ekpa have already put commotion in Southeast. Do you know, let me say, last year when they take WAEC exam, they did not perform well. 0 points they get. And which is what this man calls Samuel Apa.
But I have to say something. The unknown gunmen in the east, who are the people that may be sponsoring them?
Well, I don't know. I cannot say this is the people. I don't know because I am not there. I am not there. I cannot say so. This is this people is Nigeria or is Biafra? I cannot say. I don't know. I don't know.
So you cannot place a finger on the people that are sponsoring the unknown government. No, but do you think that the unknown government are defending the Igbo people? What would bring lasting peace? What would bring lasting peace to Igbo land?
To Igbo land, what will bring everlasting peace there is Biafra nation.
I don't understand.
Is Biafra nation.
I'm talking about now that the Igbos are still part of Nigeria. What will bring peace to Igbo land?
The Igbos still be part of Nigeria. Yeah, no matter whatever they do, if they say they release Samuel Apa, release Nnamdi Kanu, that peace will still be limited. But what will give them great peace is announcement of Biafra. That's what will give them great peace. Great peace.
So let's leave the issue of Biafra and let us discuss about something.
Okay.
China will execute the former CBN chairman because he stole $12 million. Can this happen in Nigeria, where somebody that steals money will be killed? I mean, executed.
Why? They know that Nigeria have law, but they don't follow it. The law they put is for the masses, not for the government. Okay, if you are thinking that, let me say, if they are putting the law, if the law is affecting those in government, Nigeria could have already changed. Okay, someone who stole billion of naira, you will hold him, and the one we charge to collect will be maybe 100 million. Well, you have already collected 20 trillion, and you are collecting 100 million. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So they're the one that putting the problem in the nation.
So you think that Nigeria will have a leadership problem?
100%. They still have the leadership problem in Nigeria. 100%. Look, I said, if they want this nation to be good, Senate president,
yes,
deputy, if the vice president, House of Assembly,
yes,
governors, deputy governors, councillors, these people that are mentioned, they are the one, if the president can call them, all of them come together. My brother, they say they want to fix Nigeria. I give you under 1 month, Nigeria will change.
Now, let me go back to history, and this on my hand here is the independent newspaper of Friday, November 16th, 1979. Even that paper there was 15 kobo. But now, president's salary as at Friday, November 16th, 1979, 50,000 is the president's salary. Vice president 30,000, Senate president 22,000, speaker 20,000, secretary to the government 16,000, head of 16,000, Senate deputy president 16,000, deputy speaker 17,000, junior minister 14,000, Senate leader 18,005. How much is the president collecting today? Do you even know?
I don't even know, because it is more than above what you read on the newspaper. It's above it. That's all of them are fighting bone to bone to be there.
Oh, they're not fighting because of me and you?
They're not fighting because of me and you. If Nigeria have the law, China have, my brother, Nigeria will become a paradise. Nigeria will become a paradise. I remember time of let me say Idabo. When Idabo and Buhari and power, who are you? When they said this is what we want this to be, it will be.
But that's a military government.
That's a military government, and who have that power? It is elect Idabo, not Buhari. It's one. By that time, I was in primary school by that time. When I speak, I thought that Idabo is the president of Nigeria. I don't know that it is a vice.
Yes,
but the way that is commanding, acting, you will not know that Idabo is the vice. You thought that is the president. We don't know that it is Buhari. Who is nation Buhari by that time? It's Tunde Idabo. It's what we are hearing. So if they say let the army take over today, Nigeria will see change than before.
No. First of all, on this platform, well,
yeah,
we don't advocate for any army takeover. But then the armies and the armies and civilians, are they not Nigeria? Don't you think that the military too, they may have been corrupted?
They say one thing there in Nigeria. If they are going back to democracy, things could have already changed, because they did not think very well. Well, I don't know if it's the way God wants it. Because I said, if God wants this nation to be changed, the nation could have already changed by under civilian rule and by Olusegun Obasanjo. Things could have already been changed. But Olusegun Obasanjo tried in your own corner when it was a civilian rule. He tried. But have you been that other president following his footsteps? Nigeria could have already changed.
But people are accusing Obasanjo of being a corrupt person.
But there's no harm where someone will not be under corrupt. But he tried to. What about ones now? There's one that's supposed to make things come down. Let me say, under APC government, I thought that coming to change the government. But the changing of the government is to bring a hardship for the nation. I thought if they come, they will do better than PDP. I don't know. Because the way they think, we say Messiah is coming, Messiah is coming, Messiah is coming. Nigeria will change, Nigeria will change. But under time of Goodluck Jonathan, we used to buy, let me say, 32 inches TV, 25,000.
How much is the bag of rice?
I mean, 32 inches of television, yes. 25,000. But now, that TV is 300,000. Check it. 300,000. Which you are buying it now. Under this government of APC, where is the change? Okay. The change of hardship. The change of hardship. Who will make it to come down? Under them, let God intervene on it. Okay. Without intervention of God, I don't think say Nigeria. We are talking about fuel. Yes, fuel is the major things Nigeria have. The business of Nigeria. With fuel cost, if they bring the fuel price down, my brother, things of Nigeria will be coming down. Yeah. Will be coming down.
Okay, Mr. Wazike, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
God bless you so much. Let me speak to Mr. Chinedu this morning. I'm very happy that my cameraman Oti Moshe. He don't know what code.
He's very active. He's a multinational. Okay. In terms of he has been trying to spread his ingenuity. You know, when a man becomes too sophisticated, he will be sorted out. He'll be looked out for. You know, he become a brand, a focus. A timer of everything. So, and all this thing doesn't happen in a day. It comes with consistency, persistency. It comes with commitment also, and it comes with time. Before you will say, okay, it is like this. Everything, they say journey of 1,000 miles. Good morning, viewers, and thank you for having me.
Because I was looking at TV, this something I'm like, wow. I'm not in my language, Oti Moshe. And yesterday you gave me a name, Oyezi. I said, what of you as Oyezi? You know what I'm saying? There's a good name, you know that. Where to come for so years? But good morning. You have seen this report that President Tinubu may release Nnamdi Kanu coming from Bianca, and I've read it, and I can see some people have read it to our viewers to listen. Do you think that's a welcome development in Igbo land if Nnamdi Kanu is released? By what Bianca said, that she will try her best to make sure that to speak with president and to make him see that Nnamdi Kanu's detention is one of the reasons why there may be insecurity in the eastern part of Nigeria.
I always say in subsequent platforms that when the news broke that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given appointment in the House to do with foreign ministry to the late Bianca Ojukwu's wife, I looked at it holistically. I know that there is more to it. It is beyond what the eye can see. There's a reason why that appointment was extended, and I keep on flying it wherever I am. Either it is a political compensation of what ABGA did in collaboration or merger with the APC. It is time for them to have their fair share. I'm being very optimistic here. ABGA is a political party which he belongs, and this is not the first time she's getting appointment from federal government. We saw it under Jonathan too, and subsequently, yes. But what makes this one more, unique, sort of, is the position the Igbo nation are actually finding themselves concerning the continuous and illegally detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu factor is a factor that will determine, whether we are correct or not by the time things begin to unfold and manifest towards that perception or opinion or understanding that one of the reasons why Bianca was positioned close to the Federal Executive Council meeting and of course the federal government is to put the release of Nnamdi Kanu on every table during the Federal Executive Council meeting, so that the issue can have a unanimous, because that is where they actually do their 1+1 at the end of the day, whether it will go or it will not go. Most of those decisions takes place at the Federal Executive Council meeting. So the release of Nnamdi Kanu is beyond what we are seeing at the moment. And Nnamdi Kanu, if Bianca should be able to take that mantle, I think it is a good development that he begin to bring to notice to the federal government the need and why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released.
So yesterday, before I come to do my show, I sit back, I read many articles and everything. There's a man from the southeast who seems to be the only active senator in the chamber. I'm talking about Senator Inaya Baribi. That always been outspoken. But he said something on channels. On Tuesday, he said, Nnamdi Kanu's release will bring lasting peace and stability to the southeastern part of the
because he commands millions of over 80 million followers all over the world, or Igbos all over the world.
And you are saying that Nnamdi Kanu commands over 80 million
all
followers.
those governors, including Inaya Baribi, who is following him? Unless the federal government are the ones that are following him. I'm telling you that Nnamdi Kanu has been tested to the extent, that he has been able to become the consciousness of every man, any day, anytime. Once he wakes up, his word becomes order, becomes law. He has, everything is about integrity.
So you see that Nnamdi Kanu has integrity.
Nnamdi Kanu is more than any governor, any senator in that environment.
Somebody from the southeast, Benjamin Kalu, is the 6th person. I'm talking about in ranking. Is the deputy speaker House of Reps in Nigeria. Are you telling me that Nnamdi Kanu is above him in reckoning?
Can he command 80 million people? It's not possible. Is he as popular as Nnamdi Kanu? It's not possible. Nnamdi Kanu has assumed the image of a colossus all over the world because of his, resilience. Sustaining the struggle amidst. Benjamin, you are talking about, can you be able to say, why I need 1 million people now? It's not possible. Who knows? It's only in that place we are running their propaganda all in the name of Nigeria that we say Benjamin, you make. But in terms of command and control of the entire Biafra 40 territory, within and outside, Nnamdi Kanu still holds the number one. And remember that the IPOB movement was named as the most peaceful group in the world.
I'm coming. Good morning to you, everyone and everyone there. Kinjo Oba, God bless you. Kinjo,
I was just looking for the other where I will even extend this beautiful moment with you. I share in that grace, and I'm happy. My prayer, I'm of course always, those who has made it in one way or the other to sustain us. Because you understand? Yes. Sustaining us here is something the mouth cannot be able to speak. But I want to say big thank you for you and happy Xmas
in advance.
Yes. New Year in advance, more prosperous.
Yes. Today,
thank you and God bless you.
The Thanksgiving in the US. So if you are US, you are watching us. Happy Thanksgiving because that's their own in the US. Now, let me Kinjo Oba. Everybody received just 1 hour after you sent it, and like I said, I've been doing handcall. Everything comes. I
know. You tell him that your brand now is Onyeze.
People should know. Even though I'm from Abeokuta State, I'm an Edan man by clan. I am Onyeze. You are allowed to call me. Even Chukwuebuka is a part of the name. So we are looking at the fact that we are seeing a lot of backwards. One man is telling you that Mr. Edu is clapping up that you are on the right track. Who opposed Odinma? Is he not a leader in the southeast?
is APC Fulani political stooge.
Is he a stooge?
You know what I mean by stooge?
Yes.
You know, if you are looking for how to plant your loyalists so that you can be able to move your agenda or transport your agenda or sell your agenda, it's just an agent. You know, that's the way 90% of Igbo people look same. It might be governor by either hook or crook. It's okay.
But we heard that he took fourth. Then how he became first? We don't understand.
But well, he said Abba Kyari,
Yes.
the late Abba Kyari, made him governor. So we don't know what transpired, what agreement they entered, whether it was for them, you know, to relocate all the Fulani, you know, back to Imo State and deposit them there. You know, give them land and property and establish them there. Why? If that's the reason why they made Hope Uzodinma governor. Well, I cannot be able to substantiate that.
He just by saying that you and Benjamin Kanu is nobody in Southeast. Nobody knows him except in the Green Chamber.
Nobody knows him. Who know him? But I am telling you, you don't understand. People have, if not that, the Igbo nature, they have started seeing Nnamdi Kanu. But do you know what it means to be upright? Do you know? But you know what it means by, you know what is called Oyewell? Oyewell, as many as you want, jettison Biafra, in less than 2 days, you are placed in the same rank with all this Dangote and all this. Look at Tinubu, Wando. Income,
Yes.
revenue skyrocketed from 700 billion to $1 trillion in less than 1 year.
How did it happen?
That is why the Tinubu administration is there. They can tell you the level of transaction that goes on. If you have somebody there at the presidency and he say, Oga, just use 1 day, I gave you that oil well. In less than 24 hours, you see the transformation. But in all these things, Nnamdi Kanu rejected it.
So you are telling us that Nnamdi Kanu has rejected oil well as valuable as money making.
Well, not only valuable, they even promised to give him a certain political portion that will sustain his generation to generation to generation. But he said it, I will not be the one that will betray you. The concept, the ideology of Nnamdi Kanu has already been recognized globally. While Nnamdi Kanu is sophisticated enough, he has international relation policy prowess. 2, 3, he understands the natural consequences of not bringing the Biafran nation sovereignty to the Igbo nation. Forget this thing, whether it is going to work or it's not going to work. No, forget it. Before TB Joshua went to visit the Lord in heaven, he always says something. He said, consistency brings freedom. The government themselves, the federal government of Nigeria, the world, that Nnamdi Kanu, they have agreed, they have come to understand that Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. So because the people, the people, the followership is what they are looking at. Don't be surprised that the ranks of all these people you are seeing navigating from up and down are the people who are still going back in the night to kneel down to all this government because of the commanding influence of Nnamdi Kanu. He has set a standard. And like Obasan just said, it is the first time an Igbo nation is having a leader.
So now, 2 more questions, let me let you go. Now, number 1, Dean Odumegwu Ojukwu or Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, which one do you consider to be the Igbo leader or the most powerful person in Igbo land?
No, one is a ruler and one is a leader. So they are not in the same category. Chukwemeka Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu is a leader. Do you understand?
Yes.
Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe is a ruler.
So who is more popular amongst the Igbos?
Oh, of course. How would you justify that? Ojukwu is more popular now. That is it. I wonder who believes he can lead the Yorubas is the leader of Yoruba because he led the Yorubas. But Azikiwe, looking at him, he is more of
Nationalist.
everybody follow me. You understand?
Yes.
That's what makes him a ruler. But you talk about leading your people, in the opinion of popularity currently now, what make Ojukwu remains on top. If not for one thing, the love portion
Yes.
Ojukwu transferred to the Igbo nation, to the Biafrans, Nnamdi Kanu would have taken that position.
Maybe it's even
No matter how you struggle, he will not take it. No matter how you struggle, because Ojukwu is the first person that gave the Igbo nation identity. We don't. What is our identity? Is it Nigeria, Igbo, or what? I don't understand. He gave us identity. The identity is our nationality. Our nationality is under the umbrella of a name called Biafra. While our own language, we can market it to anywhere in the world, like the way English people market English all over the world, is Igbo. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yes.
Britain is the umbrella body of all modern ways, Iceland, whatever called United Kingdom, all of them, Britain. But their language is English. The identity that was given to us is Biafra, and our language is Igbo. So Ojukwu was one who unveiled and bestowed that honor on the Igbo nation. Then what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying to do, is to restore that statue, is to restore that dignity, is to place that mantle on this very particular tribe. Do you understand? But if anybody tells you that, oh, Nigeria is going to subdue it, Nigeria is going to do this, they gang up and this and that, look at Simon Ekpa facing trial in one of the freest countries in the world. I pray that doesn't dent the image of Finland, but they have said they're not going to bring him back to Nigeria,
Which is good. So let's now we are having enough here. I can see one question divided into two because I want to read something. I've read it before, but you're not here. 1979, here with me, I have newspaper on my hand here. Daily Independence 1979, November 16 on Friday. President salary in Nigeria 50,000 naira 1979. Senate President 22,000, Speaker 20,000, Minister 16,000, Vice President 30,000 1979. How much is the president salary? Because I want to just make them together. In China yesterday, they are going to execute their CBN chairman for stealing money. This $60.something million. Can it happen in Nigeria?
No, it can't happen. No. That's what I told you. When your country is a propaganda, Nigeria is bred under propaganda. Nigeria, now we go make us say that Nigeria be this. You know, understand? Remove all those virus, remove propaganda, remove electricity, remove all this, and make it the way we want. We have not done that. That's what they tell you, that that Nigeria is a propaganda. You know what's about propaganda?
So you are not a nation.
What makes you a nation?
Yes.
What are the characteristics of a nation? What are those things that makes a nation that you can be proud of? There's still people who are keen on the back of one another, trying to say, okay, but the people succeed, we are moving, we are leaving the country. But look at the level of fragmentation all over everywhere. We are not, because we have failed to treat the foundational issue that has kept Nigeria crawling for 64 years.
Then Mr. Chinedu, let's close. How then do we? Okay, is this on Saturday? Our viewers, Nigeria has expired, but then all of us, can we find a way out? What is the way forward? That should be the topic on Saturday. Everybody will come from different ethnicities, different tribes, to give their opinion about what is the way forward. I have my own opinion. Everybody has their different opinion. I will say my opinion here. What's the way forward? Because Nigeria is expired according to Abdullahi from the north.
Everybody, you can see sometime last year they were not saying that Nigeria has expired. Nobody saying Nigeria should be negotiated. They were not saying it. They said Nigeria is not negotiable. After a few years, they came back and said negotiate Nigeria. No, but we are not going to listen to them. Let them go to the Senate and break their heads with plastic chair. There's no problem. Because when you look at that tax reform, the problem is the sharing formula, and the North is kicking against it. You know, about the escaped.
Do you agree that the North has kept Nigeria backward?
200 times. What are you saying? 200 times now. Let them know that what the Igbo nation is going through to survive in Nigeria. Let them try and go through it.
There's this topic that always pops up, that this is an opinion that no tribe can take half of what the people are taking. That evangelization and everything. Then the reality seems to come out. The North seem to tired of Nigeria because they feel that Tinubu is doing urbanization. Do you?
No. I think it was become very significant under Buhari. Almost all the whole Northerners. You have this, Tinubu has continued in that direction. Yes. You know, and the North shouldn't feel threatened. They should allow Tinubu be. As simple as that, because that's what they wanted. They wanted it. It's not they knew that Tinubu is not a very competent person. But all these things was a direct attack, an indirect attack on the Igbo.
Will you accept Islam for a political position?
What is the meaning of Islam?
I mean the Muslim religion.
For a political position?
Yeah, for the politics.
Maybe I shouldn't be intelligent enough. You understand? You understand? Maybe I shouldn't be intelligent enough, because you see, outside what secular knowledge talks about, let us not bring divinity into this. Yes. Because there's going to be a lot of, I'm using this to as conquest. Yes. But on a secular ground, which among these gives you freedom? Christianity, Islam. Which one among these gives you freedom? That's the question. So you sit down, you put yourself, you cannot manufacture phone because you are Islam. You sit down, you cross your leg, you cannot produce motor because you are Islam. You sit down, you cannot go to the space because of your Islam. You sit down, then of what benefit is the purpose of man on earth?
You saw that man that came from Kanu. He was talking about Nigeria's politics. Very educated man from Kanu. He said, the reason why the Hausas may not trust Igbos is because they not really accepted Islam. That in Yoruba they are 50-50, so they can't.
No, they said it's a walkover for them in the southwest Yorubas. Because 70% of them or 50% of them are already in that track.
So should Igbos accept Islam?
No. Why are we accepting Islam? Yes. We are talking about what is in our DNA. Are we going to import it? How are we going to import it? It's already in our blood. What we are seeing playing out gradually all over the world, wherever you find yourself, it's in your DNA. No, who said they are Muslim? It's in their DNA. That's their lineage. And my lineage has nothing to do with that.
So you can't accept Islam.
But when I know that, do you know the meaning of politics? Can you check the meaning of politics? Politics is an advanced word of policing. When you are trying to police people, that's politics. So I can't be policing people. You understand? But when you want to bring civility into governance, let you know, when you want to bring civility into governance, then we can talk of politics. And politics has nothing to do with faith, their religion. But in the north, they don't separate religion from politics. If they have done that, maybe they will experience some level of liberalization.
Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Kate Perry. Kate Perry is asking. Good morning. Say what? As in what the North? What do they really want? She's asking.
Okay, see, they not want what they were promised, and they have kept to that faith. You know, when somebody say, "My blood, the sword,
yes,
my sword." Yes. That is filled with blood, I'm going to wash it in the river in the south. You know what that means? You know, it's absolute conquest. What the Lord is targeting is the Igbo people. Yes, they want them to be subdued and Islamized.
And then the question is, can they go to Islamized?
And that is the breaking away of Nigeria. That's the way we want to. That's the breakage. Now the whole world should leave us. Let us do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is not. Is it not what led this thing you're seeing today? Is what led Ojukwu to that coup? I told you there was supposed to be a counter coup. You understand? There was one that was supposed to take place on the 17th. Then there's another one that countered the 17th January that took place on the 15th, led by Ojukwu. The one that was supposed to take place on the 17th, of what purpose was he supposed to serve? God wants to make it public.
Oh, you think that God is hiding something?
He's hiding the truth that took place in Aburi. Till today, he lied. See, there is a reason why Nigeria is upside down. There's no light. It thinks it's ordinary. Let the one come out and say the truth, so that, see, bros, do you know what the Bible says about the truth? The Bible says that the truth is light.
It sets you free.
As simple as that. Nigeria can never be free of the consequences. Look at Gowon saying, making, is people not dying? I think he fought for the Fulanis. What is happening now?
These people.
Can Gowon come out and okay, see that come out to say, these people, I say I fight for now. Oh, that they kill my people. Let him unveil what happened in Aburi. He's still having the record. Dajuma still having it. See what Dajuma they still have it. That's why they don't want Igbo man to be president, because when they get to the Abuja, some of these files they locked in Abba Kyari office, they were able to bring it and people will see the agreement, the memo, the secret memo they have entered with Arab Yorubas.
That word. When I say Arab Yorubas, I'm like, what does that mean?
These people have created a lot of things that has become too suspicious. You understand? Watch, let us see and pray that Nigeria will come to a point of reality and go their separate ways.
Okay, thank you for coming. Let me have Pastor Matthew before I have Mr. Femi. Pastor Matthew, good morning. Let me have him. Yes, it can be Mr. Matthew and Pastor Matthew, because like he said, you have to clear me that it goes on evangelism, which is good. So, good morning, Pastor Matthew. Do you see Nnamdi Kanu being released? Because this statement came from Bianca Ojukwu, who is the wife of the great Dean Ojukwu. He said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu know the consequences of keeping Bianca in the of keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention, that she is working, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu may release Nnamdi Kanu very soon. Do you see that happening, or just politics?
It's not even about me seeing it happen. It's about what is my position on it.
My position is clear.
Yes.
That all stakeholders have spoken in that direction that releasing Nnamdi Kanu is the way to go. I've been saying it, and the decision of the Supreme Court recently have validated or vindicated me. Remember that recently, Nigerian governor dragged federal government to court over the legality of EFCC, ICPC, and financial intelligence units.
Yes.
And in the wisdom of Supreme Court, he said the EFCC is legal on the basis that the law established EFCC is a UN convention and not a charter. A charter is when 2 or 3 countries are involved. A convention is when more countries are involved. But the point I'm trying to make is, we have a UN charter that talks about self-determination that will ratify in Nigeria. There's already a law in Nigeria legal jurisprudence. So to that extent, the issue of agitation, so long as you are doing it within the ambit of the law, you are protected by the law, whether locally or internationally. And nobody has faulted Nnamdi Kanu on that basis. We are still a court of competent jurisdiction in Nigeria. Of course, we are talking about court of appeal, ruling that Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria, and that in itself nullify every basis on which federal government stand to prosecute him. The federal government appealed that judgment, and Supreme Court has asked that the case should go and start the novo. But looking at the circumstances surrounding Nnamdi Kanu, looking at what shall constitute the primary purpose of governance, I think the government is not interested in the welfare of the people. Because in section 14, subsection 2B of 1999 Constitution says that the welfare of the people and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. And the government is saying that every stakeholder is saying, release this man to address the issue of insecurity. Release this man to address the welfare of the people. Welfare of the people because the economy of the Southeast is suffering, and the government seems to be for dragging. It means the government is not interested in the welfare of the people and the security of the people. Yes. So for me, the best bet is releasing, and let us, if you want Nigeria to continue to be one as one entity, bring everybody on a roundtable conversation. Because I've been saying it, I said there's nothing sacrosanct about Nigeria. There's nothing sacrosanct about Nigeria because the way, by providence, God did not create Nigeria to be one.
God did not create Nigeria to be one.
By providence.
Our viewers, on Saturday, we are going to have this topic. One Nigeria has expired, but then people will come and say their opinion. I mean, people of different ethnicities. Even I will have my opinion on the oneness of Nigeria and the future of Nigeria. Since Nigeria has expired, according to Angle of the Life. But continue.
So why I say by providence that God did not create Nigeria to be one is, you look at what are the natural unifying factors that make people one. We have the issue of language. We have the issue of culture.
Yes.
Particularly language. We all knew what happened during the time they were building the Tower of Babel. God used tongue to scatter the whole mankind. It goes to show you that if you speak the same language like the Igbos, that unique people created by providence to be Igbos. The Hausa the same thing, Fulani the same thing, Yoruba the same thing, just like that. Having said that, it is not out of place to come together to coexist as under one entity called Nigeria, but it will be through a unanimous agreement, not through coercion, through the barrel of gun. Because you can coerce people through the barrel of gun, but can you coerce their mind? The Bible says, can two work together except they agree? So people must willingly sign on to this Nigeria project.
You say, family to be Tamati, the chairman of Enyendeba. What does that mean, sir?
King Jehovah, thank you very much for your gesture the other day. But no, I think it's a slogan that came from Wiki. It's a slogan that saying, if you give these people, you give these people. You don't marginalize any side.
Okay. So if I give Mr. Matu should give me back.
No, the thing came from Wiki. No, the thing came from Wiki.
Okay, we don't bother you. When you offer my job, it's all right.
If you give this person, you don't marginalize any side. So, but the point I'm trying to make the point I'm trying to make is the government, as a matter of urgency, need to look into everybody that is talking of self-determination. Today we are seeing the Igbos. I just said it the other time that the issue of Araba came from the north the other time.
Yes.
We are seeing a Sunday who went to submit a letter to the Prime Minister of England. So once you are doing it within the ambit of the law, you have not committed any crime. We have seen a Britain that existed in the European Union. The same Britain that is advises Igbo to go and join hands with other Nigerians to build Nigeria. Why did they exit the European Union? So the point is, I'm not saying anybody that is canvassing one Nigeria do not have right to his opinion, but we must respect other people's opinion.
You believe in one Nigeria?
I don't believe in one Nigeria.
Why?
It's not working.
Then what is the way forward? I think yes, what's the way forward? Because
let people decide where they want to be. It's not out of place for Nigerian government to organize a referendum. If people who are saying they want to go is in the minority, they will lose.
You are right. Yes, on that.
But they are in the majority, allow people to go. It's as simple as that. I saw yesterday in the Hello Chamber in the Senate while they were deliberating about the issue of tax bill. We saw how Ndume rose and was speaking. Look at even the government wanted to read.
I'm coming. My name is Olasukomo Adeomi. Olasukomo is my name. So good morning viewers. Good morning to listening from Welling. This is UK. Olasukomo said my money is not complete. I'm watching you guys. We are starting quite earlier that day. By 8 o'clock, all notifications, TV. By 8:30 then we should be online. So Mr. Olasukomo, thanks for coming. The man them say Mr. Kanu is genetics. Okay, Mr. Kanu is not here this morning, but continue, Pastor.
So I was telling that I saw Ndume in the Hello Chamber.
We know Evaris said, I'm sure what you guys are doing. Mr. Evaris, click on that like buttons. Your notification bell should be on. Flip TV is back. Basaral is back. Then continue, but thank you for.
So I saw Ndume yesterday in the Hello Chamber. He was trying to object to the procedure through which Tinubu's economic team, task team, will be admitted into the house to educate Nigerians about the importance of the tax reform bill. But the point is, even as the leadership of the house was against him, he told them that they can have their way, but they should allow him have his say. What I'm saying is, in Nigeria, the government want to have their way and take away your say. And it's unfortunate. I've said it here. You have seen how Supreme Court ruled that EFCC is illegal. It was a UN charter, so the convention that established it. It didn't have concurrence of state houses of assembly because in Nigerian lawmaking system, if you make law at the level of national house of assembly, the Senate and Rep, you must go and get concurrence from to 10 majority of state houses of assembly. That didn't happen in the case of EFCC, ICPC, and Financial Intelligence Unit. But Supreme Court ruled that it's legal because it was a convention. And the issue that has to do with self-examination is a convention that been ratified in Nigeria. So it's a law in Nigeria.
Let's leave that. Let me watch you quickly. We're about to. I have less than maybe 10 minutes, but I'll have 3 people come and speak at the same time here. Let me go to the issue of China did something which I'm very happy, and I don't think it happened in Nigeria. Their CBN chairman allegedly stole $19 million. He will be killed. That's their law in China. Number one, can that happen in Nigeria? Number two is that here is the 1979, November 16. It was on Friday. President salary, Sheikh Shagari was the president then, was 50,000 naira. Senate VP 30,000. Senate 22,000. Speaker is it 20,000. Deputy Speaker 18,000. Do you even know how much is the president is the salary of the president?
I don't know.
Then how has Nigeria gone from president collecting 50,000? I don't even think that our even our chairman. Okay,
it's not even about the salary of the president.
Yes.
It's about how they manage the commonwealth of the people. It's about how they misappropriate it. Because if you become the president of Nigeria, after 4 years, 8 years, you will be ranking one of the richest in the world.
Yes.
So begin to ask, it's not even about what is supposed to accrue to them in terms of their salary, remuneration. It's about, because the Nigerian president is the most powerful president in the world. Most powerful not because he's powerful more than the president of the United States of America, but within Nigerian confinement. Yes. So to that extent, whatever they do in office, nobody questions the authority. Look at what is happening with all the governors that have left office vis-a-vis attempt of EFCC to prosecute them. Have you seen any headway in any regard? It shows you how Nigerian system have been so skewed.
So what happened in China can never happen in Nigeria.
what happened in China is China law. I'm not saying because we don't have that law here. Yes. But the law we have here, is it applicable? Even when it's applicable, are the security agencies responsible to do? Are they doing it? Yes. We saw the most celebrated case of high-profile personalities under Muhammadu Buhari. 2 governors were sentenced. I think 1 8 years, 1 12 years. At the end of the day, Mr. President, the then President Muhammadu Buhari abused his right of prerogative of mercy and pardoned them. That in itself demoralized those who are in the trenches fighting for anti-graft. So the law we have here, we are not able to apply it. We are looking at maybe death sentence for someone who commit crime. I don't think it's applicable here.
So, Pastor, I must let you go. I have 3 veterans here. 3 men of integrity. They are here. Let them come. Oluwa is already here. Mr. Femi is there, and then Mr. Lawrence. I must close with them because they must talk. We have to give everybody equal opportunity. Let me start from Mr. Oluwa. Oluwa, do you want to see? You are from the Nigerian part of Nigeria. I'm talking about Edo State, the South. I don't mean South. But there's no north, there's no west. So that's South world. I don't understand. But then, do you want to get now? Do you want to see Nnamdi Kanu release?
Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
You see, Nnamdi Kanu, when you say you want to see Nnamdi Kanu release, that one is a kid statement. It's supposed to be released.
So it's supposed to be released.
Yes, the court in Nigeria, that is the hard judiciary say it should go. So I don't think why are they still holding him? They are holding him on their selfish interest, because the majority of Nigeria want the young man to be free so that there will be peace in that region. Holding Kanu, peace will see multiply, insecurity will multiply. Because the best way, let the young man go home and let peace reign.
So but do you believe that Bola might release Nnamdi Kanu?
See, I believe it might release Nnamdi Kanu because of the situation on ground.
No, Oluwa,
it must be released.
Vinevarist is commenting. Like I said, Vinevarist, click on that like button, all your notifications will always be here. Vinevarist is saying that Nigeria is a scam. Believe in one Nigeria at always. And he said, I don't believe in one Nigeria. Do you believe in one Nigeria, Oluwa?
You see, when you say one Nigeria is just a language of the common man. The common man say we are Nigeria, but the real elite, they know they don't put us as Nigeria. There is a budget, there is a first class, second class, third class. So we are not. The first class are the Hausa Fulanis. You are right, I'm telling you. See what is happening now because of a tax bill. They are arguing because it's like their time is up. See, what's go up must come down one day. They have taken Nigeria for granted for a long time. So now it's like the house is gone, things fall apart. That days are number.
Let me go to me because I haven't round up with you. Mr. Fem, good morning. Do you believe in one Nigeria?
As a Nigeria, I believe in one Nigeria, but with condition.
Which condition?
Condition that everybody should be treated equally. There is advantage in one Nigeria. But the advantage is the diversity of our ethnic. Let me tell you, people think that it's only people that speak the same language that they're supposed to be one nation. That is not true. Go to nations that are, go to the UK that people are celebrated. Inside that UK, you find out that there are some like 3 kingdom. They call it United Kingdom.
Like 4.
But yes, but unfortunately in Nigeria, there are so many kingdoms that are not united. So if there is a way to unite those kingdoms, there is a potential in oneness. But since our insincerity and some when we say all animals are equal, but some are equal than other, that's what make Nigeria not to stand. If to say there is no this mind of I want to dominate. The genesis of Nigeria problem is that a particular tribe feel that they are more supersede, they are more intelligent, they are more smarter, they are more greater, they have this power, therefore they should dominate other. So I want to dominate you, you want to dominate me, then everywhere scatter. Yoruba will say tọrọgbọ́n méjì bá mu omi tó bá mu ẹ̀kan nínú abọ́ kan náà omi toro ló máa kù. When 2 wise men are drinking pap from the same pot, only what it means just water. Yeah. So when you are going to prove that you wise, this one will always go, oh, I'm wiser than you, and that is what scatter Nigeria. I have to say everybody put it at the mind of them that what Nigeria come first. Honestly speaking, Nigeria is the best place to live and a nation that's supposed to have potential, but unfortunately we lack a visionary leader. And everybody, okay, people are clamoring for military system of government. Sometimes they are forgetting that we are coming from there.
Yes.
Those people that rule us as a military leader, we can see how the unification they have been that time. It was a first one. We keep quiet because we can't talk. Yes. We know how a particular region dominate power that time, and all the high-ranking officers come from that place. So to tell you that every region in Nigeria want to dominate another region, and that is what is really
this is an Igbo man. You are a Yoruba man. Do you have similar culture, similar language, and similar belief?
Yeah, number one, good Lord, our fans. In Nigeria here, we don't believe in one Nigeria.
You don't believe in one Nigeria?
Yeah, it's not only me.
Okay.
Majority of Nigeria, even on those politicians talk, they don't believe in one Nigeria. The reason I say even though this politician, there is some certain place, some tribe will reach. Other one will not allow that one to be there. Now, to come to common people in the street here now, we didn't believe, we don't have the same religion, we don't have the same culture, we don't believe the same thing. Now, in Nigeria here now, that is the reason why I said that we didn't believe in one Nigeria. From the beginning of the politics and to the down of the people and the religions, we don't believe that.
Igbos must accept Islam for them to be given in quote presidency. Will you accept Islam?
Listen, in the Igbo land, Islam cannot accept it. For Igbo land. Those ones they are embrace Muslim. They have some things they want to gain there. It's not that this is the culture of the Igbo land. Look at Israel. There are some Israeli that are a Muslim. They didn't mean that they are Muslim, the culture. In the Nigeria here now, we have 3 tribes in the Nigeria, ethnic tribe in the Nigeria. We have Hausa, we have Yoruba, we have Igbo. 3 major tribes in the Nigeria here. Among the three now, 95.100 believe what? Christian. In the other 2 tribes, the other one, 95.100 believe in Muslim. The other tribe, 75.100 believe in Muslim. Are you getting me? That is the reason why I said that we are not the one, and we are not one.
The question is that what do you think that can be done to make Nigeria one?
Marriage, when you marry a wife, our people say marriage is not do and die. Because if you go to wedding, they will say better for once. But now this our generation say marriage now is not better for once. If you go to court now, you will see many houses they do it. They are divorcing because of that marriage cannot be held. Now in Nigeria, the colonized nation, the colonized Nigerians match us together, Hausa and Yoruba and Igbo, and we cannot be one because we didn't believe the same thing, and we don't have the same culture, and we don't have the same tradition.
Good morning, Mr. Femi. You said, I always love your analysis. Yes, Switzerland, they speak 3 languages, French, German, Italian, but they are one Republic of Switzerland. They have unity and equal rights. So Kinyoba is saying that where he is Switzerland now, they have 3 languages, but they have this unity. Can that unity be replicated here in Nigeria?
Well, like I said, the unity may not be replicated in Nigeria. Why? Because of our ideology, because of our selfish interest, because a particular tribe wants to dominate. Let me tell you, this is what I'm trying to tell you. In the 60s, who are the people that dominate? They are the Igbos. Ask them, they will say, based on what? Based on merit.
Yes.
But you cannot say because based on merit you want to take all. Now they want to advance.
Yes.
Then there is another coup happen. Then our first republic, that was when Nigeria died, crumbled. People are saying it was a Igbo coup. Some people say no, it's not Igbo coup. She's also from this place. But after that coup happened, what happened to the coup priests? People that plan coup, what happened to them? Were they killed? No. They were not killed. They were kept in the prison, still paying them. After that one, they make a law called unification law. All
what we can say we are enjoying as a unity, I mean, in our own small unit area, regional system of government collapse, and you centralize everything. This, you call it unification. Yes. That is the end of Nigeria. That unification is the end of Nigeria. Then things like that. Now, after those people see that, oh, after the power is in your hand, now you want to dominate, you crumble our own authority, you want every authority to be in that place. No wahala. Then they now went ahead to do kantaku. Now, unfortunately for them, instead of them to correct the wrong impression, now they're now using the same stick those people were using to beat all of us now, including Igbo and Yorubas. And that is what is happening.
Now, you agree that even as Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president, Yoruba, because according to this social media and everybody's opinion, that Fulani are number one citizen in Nigeria, number two is Yoruba, number three is Igbo. That even as Bola Ahmed Tinubu is president, Yorubas are still second class in Nigeria.
Let me tell you, I don't see myself as a second class. Anybody that see Fulani as a first class, then that is his own problem.
But there's something they call born to rule.
They are not. They are deceiving themselves. You can call yourself any name you like, Mr. Lidwan. You can say, I'm number one in this. Are you number one? No. Somebody that live in bush, a useless man, that when they present me and him, he look tata, he look gaunt.
Yes.
I will do. Is that one is the number one? He's not a number one city. If he do mess, I will deal with him. That is the truth of the matter. Hello, my mom, I get you. You say I'm not here to play victim. Some people like to play victim. I will not play victim. Like I'm not a victim. I will always be victorious. I am in Nigeria and I'm first class. I'm not a second class. I'm not a third class. If anybody mess up with me, and I've been saying it that I don't envy them. Some people will be saying it's only Fulani that can carry dagger and they don't. Then go and see the result of dagger in the north. Or are the one that enjoyed the dagger now? Am I the one? Am I the one that is enjoying Lakurawa?
But the question should be, why is there Isba police in the north and there's nothing that kind of something elevated in the south?
That is the true federalism. That is what you call federalism. We have what is it called here?
Yeah,
our Amateku here. It's not in the north. That is your own problem. Now, you see me in the north. When I'm not in north, you cannot say Isba. So if the boy is bad, well, let them come to Lagos State. It's in their state now. But the only thing is just that our only Fulani must come to Kioriki Lebabatiwani. And we don't say Fulani should not enjoy their stupidity. Just don't bring your wala come here. It is when they bring wala come here. That's why I have a deal. You see all the nonsense they are doing in that place. It doesn't concern me. And I'm not envy them. And I will never envy Fulani. They are not in any way first class. When they are first class now, see what they are witness. Wait for when Buhari was there. They were crying. They cried. Almost all the local government in Katsina State, they were almost taken over by insecurity. They are doing themselves.
So the question should have before I go to Lua, the North has had the most powerful position in Nigeria. Then what is the result of the power that they have been holding?
Let me ask them to tell you that they are very stupid. When you are always hungry for something that doesn't pay you, they should ask themselves that this power, you must be in power. If you become president, what are you going to do with that presidency? Mr. Ridwan, it's like somebody that don't know how to spend money. You say, if to say I see 100 million, if they give you 100 million, what are you going to use it to do? 100 million naira, hey, I need money. If they give some people 1 billion naira today, he will not know what we use that money to do. He will squander it next 6 months. Go and ask him. He has finished it. So if you give Northern any power, you give them, you will not see. I don't know anybody that from North that will become president. You will not see Alimanjiri on the streets of Lagos State. Alimanjiri will still be. If they make Sultan of Sokoto president of Nigeria today, he cannot cancel Alimanjiri. You will see that. Why will I be jealous you? You are a beggar. You are begging me. That is the truth of the matter. Irrespective of what you call yourself.
So two of you wait. Let me go to Olua, then we round off here. Mr. Olua, Goodluck Jonathan is from your side of Nigeria. Jonathan built universities for Almajiris. Jonathan built schools for the Almajiris. They built universities more in the north than the south. Jonathan built road more than the south. But Jonathan was still kicked out by the north because they wanted their son Buhari to become president. So what do you have to say about that?
See, Jonathan was trying to eliminate that Almajiri structure because see, Jonathan look inside because you have to let those look inside. Says those children are supposed to build the school. You see, when they now grow up with that mentality, they will become a violence to the society. See what is happening. See Boko Haram, all those rebel. Majority of them they recruit those kids because they are out of school. So Jonathan was trying to legalize that situation, but at the end of the day, it's like it was looking a way that will open their eyes, and when their eyes is open, they will know what is right and wrong. So that's why they keep at. So it's just like what this guy is saying since. See, they are calling themselves first class, but at the end of the day, they are the one that will last poverty home. You see the whole Nigeria, who do the second class, the third class, they are more hardworking than them because they believe in power, they believe in office, they believe in everywhere. At the end of the day, where is the resources that they have been acquired for the past many years? Nigeria have been existing. See, now it's like
do you agree with this Oyibo, that's his name, Mr. Oyibo or Mrs. Oyibo? Kindly click on the notification bell, like what you are doing here. We'll be here tomorrow again. Mr. Oyibo say Nigeria is expired. Do you agree with him?
See, Nigeria is expiring, but now I believe that Nigeria will one day wake up. But when you look about the situation, everywhere is bad. The system it has been rotten. So they don't even care about you and I. That's why I tell you that Nigeria is not one. They have expired.
So no, you are closing. But apart from you, then I go like this. Mr. Oluwa, no, we are closing. China, the person that stole money, CBN governor is to be killed. Can that law happen in Nigeria?
You see, when that type of law exists in Nigeria, you see, those corruption we are hearing, we will cease. Then who is going to bring the law? Because the mafia are there. The mafia are the looters. They can't even close their eye and explain that type of a situation. So there must be a wicked revolution that will come one day. See, all those things will be stabilized. That type of law is it's a law that Nigeria, as a nation of the whole world, Nigeria need that type of law because the corruption is getting out of hand. Ordinary local government chairman embezzle the whole money, nobody talk. Talk less of chairman, talk less of governor. See, imagine Bello, he just come out yesterday. See, he was happy. Security and following, you know, he will buy all of them. He will feed all of them. It was just like a drama. Can you imagine? Because the situation on the land is zero. He will use that money, carry 100 sand, senior advocate of Nigeria. They will plead you at the end of the day, it will be acquitted. So when there's a death penalty, no judgment, execution, best opinion. Okay. I don't think it can be in Nigeria.
God bless you, Mr. Oluwa. It's nice having you again. You're always welcome. I'm asking you, what to ask Oluwa now? Now, death penalty in China. CBS chairman money, they are going to execute him. Can that happen in Nigeria? Or can we have a law that will make punishment for anyone that are stolen our commonwealth?
Yeah, that kind of law cannot hold in Nigeria. The reason why it cannot hold in Nigeria because those top politicians is the people that decide what is going to happen in Nigeria. Somebody that a murderer cannot bring law to kill if he murder somebody. It can't happen. That law China brought, they are using for their side and they're working for them. It cannot work for Nigeria here. What can work in Nigeria, I always said it, that the day Nigeria youth will rise up and say enough is enough.
And Nigeria youth never rise up.
I don't think because Fela Kuti say if Africa who sing that song say I no wan die but I wan go Fela Kuti I no wan die but I wan go heaven. Na wetin dey do us wey be say Nigeria we too dey fear, we no wan pay sacrifice to achieve or get the future thing. And as far as this kind of thing is happening, and another thing that those big politicians know the young guy, the youth that have the mind can come outside and talk to them. What the politician will do, they will still go for back and butch all those youths that can stand and lead that group.
Okay, thank you for coming, Mr. Lawrence. Like I always say, all our viewers, this man is not just before he goes to work, he comes here. He's an interior decorator, and I've been saying it. Anybody that comes here has something doing, but it is the morning show. Before they go to their place of work, they come to do justice. God bless you again, once again. Let me ask them, Mr. Femi, then he hand up them before I say my final goodbye. Mr. Femi, can what happen in China, can it ever happen in Nigeria?
Let me tell you, every geopolitical zone or every area, they have to determine how they want to be governed. And the law is supposed to be the products of a society's behavior, how we reason in a particular place. It has happening in our society before government people come that when you steal,
they kill you. But what they find out is that there is a film I watched one time, they call it Alekuwodo. Anybody that kill, they go and kill, then that steal and they caught, they go and kill the person. But they find out that it doesn't stop stealing. People are still stealing. So it's not necessarily that they copy it from China that anybody that steal or corrupt should be killed. If you kill, you can kill them. It may sound as a deterrent for some people, but it cannot stop it. Let me tell you, if they say it can stop it, we shouldn't have been hearing news that some people are still have audacity to steal in China, because you have known the consequence that you are going to be killed. That is what that one apart. Then bringing it to Nigeria, that anybody that commit such a crime should be killed. Then you will see that it is Nigeria that will be crying. This punishment is too severe. How much did you steal? How much did you steal? That is when you'll be hearing from people. What about the one that people have been stealing in the past? You will be hearing people introducing tribalism into it, that from their side they have not killed so many people. So even if you bring that kind of a law to Nigeria, it may not work, because human interference will still come into it. All what I know is that Nigeria, they should just have it at the back of their mind. If you do this thing well, you are going to hit the good fruits of the nation. And if you don't do it well, you will find it there. That is my point.
God bless you so much, Mr. Femi, and it's nice having you. I'm closing. Let me close with these words from the Bible. Amos 3 verse 3. Can two work together except they agree? Number 2 word is a kingdom divided against itself cannot and will not stand. Nigeria may not work because the way I think, I'm an Egba person, Abeokuta, Ogun State. The way I think, does Chukwuemeka from Ihiala Anambra think like that? Does Danjuma from Sabongeri Kano think like that? That is it. You can't force unity. Only until there's equal law and equal justice, then the nation will pull together, and we are going to see the nation going in the right direction. It's as simple as that. That's my opinion about that. But if you are watching the game, on the notification, click that like button. It's good to have you. God bless all our viewers. God bless Nigeria. Yeah,